Hi, and welcome to How Well Do You Know Promo, the industry's only online trivia game that tests how well you know both the promo industry and general knowledge. I'm Vinny, and on this episode, I am joined by two promo pros from American Solutions for Business, Taylor Borst and Katie Kahler, for a battle of wits as they field questions about the promo industry, pop culture, entertainment, movies, and more. Taylor, Katie, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Vin. Good to
Thanks for
see you.
having us.
How are you guys doing? You guys excited?
We're ready.
Are
We
there
are. Yes. I feel okay about the promo questions. It's the general knowledge I'm a little worried about.
Well, you should be worried about those promo questions because they are tough. I will say,
Cute.
I came up with all these questions. I'm hoping that they're not too tough, but I'm also hoping that they're not too easy as well. So let's go through the rules and then we'll get right into the game. So there will be 20 multiple choice questions, 10 alternating questions for each. For each right answer you get 1 point. You will not be docked for a wrong answer, but your opponent will have a chance to answer the question you got wrong and steal a point. So in case of a tie, there will be one tiebreaker question determined by a coin flip. If you're playing from home, feel free to post your answers in the chat and let us know at the end of the game how many you got right. The contestants won't be able to see your answers, right? You guys are not going to see those answers. All right, Taylor, Katie, are you ready for the showdown at ASB?
We're ready.
Ready.
All right. So off camera, we asked who wanted to go first, and no one said they wanted to go first, but Taylor told Katie she should go first. So our first category is promo. We're going to get right into promo. And Katie, this is your question. According to ASI Research, which promo product of the following four receives the most impressions over its lifetime? Is it A, bag, B, hat, C, umbrella, or D, desk accessory?
Okay, I'm excited. I'm going to get to bring my good luck charm out on the very first question
right.
here. I feel good about hat as an answer.
Yeah, what does your hat say?
It says Promo Pro, courtesy of Christina Beal at NC Custom.
I love it. I love it. So, hat, is that your final answer?
Yes.
Hat. That is correct. Look
Nice.
at Katie. Katie's on the board. I even did the solid of putting how many impressions that each gets over its lifetime. So bag 1940, hat 3380, umbrella 1760, and desk accessory 2314. So Katie, I like that confidence. She jumped right in there. She threw that hat on. She was like, I know this. I got
That
this.
was like it's almost like we planned it, but I swear we didn't.
We
Right.
didn't. We did not.
Freaky.
We did not. So hopefully, Taylor, you've got some accessories for this next question, but I'm not so sure. All right. This is Taylor's promo question. According to ASI Research, which U.S. state generated the most promo product sales revenue in 2021? Is it A, California, B, New York, C, Texas, or D, Florida?
Ooh, I can't come in with the confidence that Katie had in the last one, but I think I'm going to choose A, California, just because of how large the economy of California is in general. Final answer.
Final answer. Okay. That is incorrect. Yeah, it was a great guess,
Dang
but
it.
Katie, you have a chance to steal here.
Ooh, I would have also chosen California. So I'm going to have to go with my second guess here. Let's try Texas.
Texas, is that your final answer?
Yes.
The answer is Texas.
Dang.
Wow, by a lot.
By a lot.
That's insane.
Texas, $3.4 billion, whereas California, 1.8, Florida, 1.5, and New York, 980 million. So Katie is off to a quick start. She is up 2-0.
I can't wait to bring this fact up with my Texas clients.
Yeah, no kidding. Vin, why is Texas so much higher than everybody? Is it just the amount of companies?
I think because everything's bigger in Texas, even the revenue. So I honestly, I think it's just there's a lot of promo in Texas. I believe that there's tons. I mean, just like California and Florida, there's so many companies in those states that but Texas, I mean, it's almost double what it is in California. So it's an amazing state for our industry, and I think Texas would have been the answer for most years, in fact. So it's either Texas, California, or Florida each year. So, all right, after 2 questions, we are heading to pop culture, and this is Katie's question. Katie, are you ready?
I don't know if I'm ready, but let's do it.
Hey, you're up 2-0. You're kicking some butt already. So let's go. Who won the inaugural season of American Idol? Was it A, Ruben Studdard, B, Justin Guarini, C, Clay Aiken, or D, Kelly Clarkson? Is this too easy?
Gosh, I don't know if she was inaugural, but Kelly Clarkson is standing out to me. I'm going to go with that.
Kelly Clarkson. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is correct. Kelly Clarkson.
Nice.
See,
a moment like this, I mean, obviously.
So I was like, I asked this question to a few people and they didn't get it right. And I was like, maybe it's a tougher question than I thought. I thought it was pretty easy because I was a watcher of American Idol for probably the first 4 or 5 years. I haven't watched it in years, but I do remember Kelly Clarkson being the first. But
So
a few
she
people
was actually one of the first concerts I ever went to.
Oh,
and
wow.
I was pretty young, so I'm like, that stuck with me. But
all right, so Katie, you are off to a 3-0 start. Oh, I'm rooting for you on this one, Taylor.
do I need to take off my good luck
Good
charm to make Taylor make it more fair?
Maybe that's
Everyone send good vibes.
I'm sending good vibes your way. All right, I'm hoping this is an easy one for you, but maybe it's not. All right, so pop culture. This is your question, Taylor. Which insurance company has had a fictional spokesperson?
Oh, come on. It's Progressive. Final answer.
Taylor's so excited she won't even let me read the answer. So is it A, Progressive, B, Allstate, C, State Farm, or D, Farmers? And Taylor says, what was it? A, Progressive?
Oh, 100%.
That is incorrect. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. Here we go. I'm on the board.
Taylor is on the board. She was so excited. She couldn't wait to get on the board. She answered before I even read the question. So yes, Progressive it was. And we have a 3-1 game. We are now going into general knowledge area. So this can go in any direction. Katie, this is your question.
Okay.
After Google, what is the next most popular website in the world? Is it A, Amazon, B, Facebook, C, Wikipedia, or D, YouTube? It's a tough one.
Yeah, I think I'm torn between A and B, especially in the world. I think if it was US, I would go with A. Oh, there is Amazon worldwide. Okay, I'm going to go with A. Final answer.
A, final answer. That is incorrect. Taylor, you have a chance to steal a point here.
This is so hard.
And if anybody's at home, feel free to pop your answer in the comments.
I think that the key here is in the world. I agree, Katie. I'm going to say D, YouTube, actually.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
We have a game, folks. We have a game. Taylor has stolen a point, and we have a 3-2 game here. This is a really good question. I mean, I follow these stats because of what I do, but all of these sites here are very, very close. But YouTube, which is owned by or Google, they're number 1 and number 2 in terms of traffic. Wow. And when I think of YouTube, I think of a place where I go for not only music, but how-to videos. I mean, everything is on YouTube, and people, certainly go to YouTube every day. I'm on it every day.
Well, and that ties in perfectly. That's where people are watching our recording right now, right?
Well, they're going to watch it later, that's for sure, especially if this goes to a tiebreaker. I'm excited. So far, we have a close game. It's 3-2. That was Katie's general knowledge question, and she got it wrong. So now we are up to Taylor's general knowledge question. Let's see if Taylor can tie the game. In what year did the Titanic sink?
A, 1912.
Oh my goodness. She's not letting me read the answers.
You guys, have you been watching all of the stuff about the Titanic and that? I mean, I'm in deep, so
no pun intended. or pun intended. Now, look, I changed this question up yesterday because I was following all of this Titanic news, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put this question out there. So, final answer: 1912. That is correct. So Taylor has tied the game, and
Woo!
I thought that was a lot tougher a question than you made it seem. Did you know that before?
So to be fair, I'm a big fan of Downton Abbey.
Okay.
And that's like a part of the plot line in the first few episodes of the whole series that they like timestamp the whole thing. So to be fair, I think I would have gotten that, but the refreshers of all of like the articles I've been keeping up on have definitely helped.
Nice. Katie, would you have known that?
I think I would have guessed that, but not at the confidence that
Okay.
Taylor had.
Yeah. Taylor's roared back and she's confident. So Katie, you got to like knock her down a step here. So we're going into
I'm ready. We got to get this. We got to break this tie.
Okay, we're going into TV now. This is Katie's question. In the TV show Breaking Bad, what was Walter White's code name? Was it A, Tuco, B, Saul, C, Heisenberg, or D, Badger? If you're a fan of this show, you probably know it. Even if you're not.
I would embarrass my fiance if I did not get this right. So I'm sure he'll be watching the recording later and be very proud when I say that it's Heisenberg.
Heisenberg, final answer?
Yes.
Your fiance will not be disappointed.
Nice.
Heisenberg it is. Taylor, did you know that answer?
I did not. I've never seen Breaking Bad before, so my husband would probably be embarrassed because he loves it, but
be thankful
that you got this, Katie.
Be thankful that you didn't go first. So Katie got that question. That's the TV question for Katie, and here is Taylor's TV question. Let's see what you got. I think this is so easy, but anyway, you never know. Okay, that's what she said is a popular catchphrase.
The Office. I'm like all A's here, guys.
Yes, you're just like you're jumping the gun again. So Taylor, this is your question. That's what she said is a popular catchphrase from what TV show? A, The Office, B, Parks and Rec, C, Ted Lasso, or D, Modern Family. And Taylor, you said?
Oh, A, final answer.
Yes, I thought that was pretty simple.
We need some Ted Lasso quotes, I think, for the next episode, though.
You know what? I was going to put a Ted Lasso one in there, but I didn't think that it's transcended popular culture as much as this one has. And if you don't watch the show, I'm not sure you would have known it. But next time I will. My wife is a huge fan of Ted Lasso. I'm not done yet. I'm still in season 2, but I'm getting there. So I do like it. I do enjoy it a lot. All right. So after 4 questions each, 8 questions, we have a 4-4 tie, and we're going into promo. And this, Katie, is your promo question. In 2019, this person was the first non-Geiger family member to be named president and CEO in the company's 140-year history. Who was it? A, Chris McKee, B, Joanne Lance, C, Vicky Kanash, or D, Scott Cummings?
Ooh, this might show that I'm not keeping up with our competition here. So I'm just going to have to take a guess and go with D, Scott Cummings.
Scott Cummings. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, especially since I joined the industry in 2020, so I might need a little bit of a break on this one.
True. This one would be tough, yeah.
Okay, that is incorrect. Taylor, you have a chance to go ahead.
I just got to spend some incredible time with her at NALC just a couple weeks ago. It's B, Joanne Lance.
Final answer?
Yes, final answer.
Final answer. Taylor goes ahead 5-4 with a chance to go up 6-4. Taylor, this is your promo question. Who was named the promo industry's most influential person in 2022? This is last year. Power 50 #1. Was it A, Jeremy Lott, B, Mark Simon, C, CJ Schmidt, or D, Greg and Vera Mazzillo?
Well, Vin, you're getting tricky with this because all 4 of them have hit the #1 spot in the past. But I think that I have the unfair advantage too because I was just reviewing the list last week.
Oh.
And it's Jeremy Lott.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. Jeremy Lott it is. Taylor is now up 6-4. Don't despair. We're halfway through. We got plenty of game left. Katie, as you know, you were up 3 or 4-0, and
We're
now
ready.
Taylor
Let's get
has.
some more sales
Katie,
questions.
if we get
in
any
there.
like PO questions, I'm screwed. Like,
Oh,
margin, I
Close
can't do
something
any
for
of that.
Don't
give
you
an
worry.
ASIC demo.
Don't you worry. We got music now. So, Katie, this is your question. Who is this pop star? A. Drake, B. Bruno Mars, C. Shawn Mendes, or D. Ed Sheeran? If I had no idea of this question, I wouldn't know.
This
be
is
like-
B. Bruno Mars.
B. Bruno Mars. Final answer?
Yes.
All right. That is correct.
Nice.
Bruno Mars it is. I think I know one song that this guy sings. That's about it. But again, it's a different generation. I'm a different generation than you guys.
Ugh.
All right. Taylor, this is your music question. What is the name of this famous album by Pink Floyd? Is it A, Dark Side of the Moon, B, The Wall, C, Wish You Were Here, or D, Prism?
So I actually don't really listen to Pink Floyd, but I do
Oh.
have one of my favorite shirts has like Pink Floyd, this album cover on it, and it's The Dark Side of the Moon.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. Dark Side of the Moon it is. Katie, did you know that?
I did know that one.
Okay.
Also,
Right.
not really our generation, but a
No.
classic.
Right. I look, I mean, again, that's one of those album covers that, my daughter knows, and
Transcends.
she's
Mhm.
15, and it's like, so it's a question I felt was fair to ask a couple of millennials. So you guys would have both known that. Taylor, you are up 7-5, and we are now moving to U.S. trivia. So I think before we went live, somebody said that they weren't so good on geography.
This was my worst subject in school. We'll see how this one goes.
All right, Katie, this is your question. What was the first U.S. state? Was it A, New Jersey, B, New York, C, Pennsylvania, or D, Delaware?
Oh, I feel like I should know this.
I'm hoping you guess the other one.
Delaware, but I'm not confident.
Which one?
D.
I feel like
Delaware.
that's right.
D, Delaware. Final answer?
Yes.
That is correct. Delaware.
Nice.
Delaware it is. I was going to ask, and because of the advice of my colleague, I was going to ask what the second state was. And, assuming that most people know that Delaware was the first one in the Union, but then I was told, like, not everyone knows that, but it's a good guess, Katie. So you've got your U.S. Question out of the way. Delaware was first, Pennsylvania was second, New Jersey was third, and New York, strangely enough, was the 11th state. I thought that was
so weird.
A lot later. Anyway, so Taylor, we are up to your U.S. question. I don't even know what it is. I forget, but here it is. Good luck. What is the capital of California? Is it A, San Diego, B, Sacramento, C, San Jose, or D, Los Angeles?
Wow, I can't believe I'm off my A streak, but I'm going to have to go with B, Sacramento.
B, Sacramento. Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
All right. That is correct.
Sacramento. I feel good about the U.S. ones now.
Yeah, Katie, we passed. We're good.
I lived in California for long enough.
Like if you didn't know it was Sacramento, I think that you would have kind of fallen for one of the other three. Like, oh, it has to be Los Angeles or San Jose. I was, could have thrown in San Francisco as well, but Sacramento is not one of those obvious ones like Boston for Massachusetts. But we have an 8-6 game. We have 6 more questions to go. This is a promo question. And Katie, this is yours. What was the product of the year in the promo industry in 2021? Was it PPE, food gifts, packaging, or reusable straws? Got to think back, not last year, year before.
So remind me, what qualifies a product of the year? Is that the most sales? Is that kind of the up and coming? What is that?
That is the secret sauce of ASI. ASI announces the product of the year each year.
Then I'm going to go with my own personal knowledge on this one because this was really how I mentioned I started in 2020. I really got my start in the industry doing custom kitting. So I'm going to go with packaging.
Packaging, final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Oh, Katie, I would have guessed packaging 100%. And I would have.
I'm like, I have my reasons, but I'm like, I'm going to be upset if it's one of them. That should be more 2020.
Because I thought that, oh my gosh, because I thought reusable straws, like when that came out, I thought that was pre-pandemic.
Pre-pandemic for sure.
Right. But then PPE, I feel like
that was
for
2020.
2021, I feel like we were so sick of PPE by then.
Yeah.
And then food gifts, I feel like has just kind of remained. I think I'm going to go with D, reusable straws, final answer, but I don't feel super confident about it.
I love that you guys are talking it out here because everything that you said made sense. Final answer?
Final answer.
Everything made sense except your final answer.
Ah!
It was actually food gifts. So reusable straws was 2019. So it was pre-pandemic.
Okay.
And packaging was last year, was 2022. Food gifts.
Oh, I was way ahead of the curve then. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes. Packaging was last year. Now, remember, it was through 2022 and probably at the end of 2021. So that's when it picked up steam and became product of the year last year. But food gifts was coming off the pandemic year and into 2021.
Everyone was sending these to people's homes. Makes sense.
Yeah.
And Katie, you weren't in the industry in 2018 when fidget spinners were the product of the year.
But as I mentioned, my dad has been in the industry for his whole career. So I have seen a lot of fun goodies brought home from trade shows over the year. I did live the fidget spinners, the reusable straws.
I still have fidget spinners in my house. Kids love them. They're everywhere, all over the floor. And I'm like, where did these all come from? I was like, all right, 2018, that's where they came from. They were everywhere. All right, still 8-6. Taylor, this is your promo question. If a water bottle is labeled BPA-free, what does the BPA stand for? Is it bisphenol A, B, barium peroxide A, C, beryllium powder A, or D, bromopropane A?
Oh my God. Katie, do you know this one? Me neither.
Not at all.
D sounds the scariest, and so I'm gonna go with D, final answer.
D, final answer, bromopropane A, final answer?
Yeah.
That is incorrect.
Dang
it. Does sound really scary. I agree with your rationale. I'm gonna go with C.
C, beryllium powder A?
Yes.
Final answer?
Yes.
Taylor, you should have went with your favorite answer option. A, bisphenol A. Bisphenol A. I thought.
Oh my God.
I thought
that.
Fun
fact.
For some reason, I thought that you guys were going to get this one. I thought it was, but maybe not. Maybe that's not common knowledge in our industry.
We need better science backgrounds. I don't know.
Clearly.
You know that I came up with C and D, a beryllium powder A and bromopropane.
Are you kidding me?
I just made them up. I tricked you guys.
Wait, so we both came up with the made up
answers, yeah. I think barium peroxide A is actually something, but
oh my God.
All right, so we are heading into our last questions. So movie category is our next one, and Katie, this is for you. Katie, you have a chance to get back in this game. Which Alfred Hitchcock thriller is notorious for its shocking shower scene? Is it A, The Birds, B, North by Northwest, C, Rear Window, or D, Psycho?
I hate horror movies.
Oh,
I've lived by myself for a lot of years, so that is a no for me. So I do not know this one, and I'm gonna go with my gut is D, Psycho.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Psycho it is.
Nice. Dang.
I think Katie's playing with us. She's probably a horror lover, loves horror movies, and she loves Alfred Hitchcock, and she loves Psycho. Yeah.
No, Ted Lasso. That's my that's my lane.
That's your lane. Okay. Okay. Well, it's a really good movie. If you ever feel nervy enough, you can watch it. It's really a classic. But you probably won't. But that's okay. So it is 8-7. Taylor, this is your movie question. What was Disney Pixar's first animated feature film? Was it A, Cars, B, Monsters, Inc., C, Toy Story, or D, Finding Nemo?
Well, as a kid born in the 90s, I think I have to say C, Toy Story. Final answer.
Final answer? That is correct.
Nice. Woo.
Taylor is up 9-7. Katie, you still have a chance.
I'm
to
ready.
win
I
this.
do have a fun fact on this one that I just heard on my podcast yesterday is
Ooh.
that Pixar's most recent really like top grossing film was actually Toy Story 4 out of all the new stuff they've put out.
Really?
So I think that talk about transcending generations. I think Toy
Yeah.
Story is one for sure.
Definitely. And Toy Story has certainly amassed a huge amount of cash for Disney and Pixar. But I think number two, I was actually looking up these stats yesterday as well. I think Incredibles 2 was number two. But over $1 billion. I mean, it's amazing how much they've actually accumulated. And they have that new one out, Elemental, I think. So I may be taking my kids to see that soon. All right, so we have a promo question as our last question. Katie, you must get this question right, and Taylor must get it wrong.
Pressure's
you have
on.
a chance to tie. So, all right, Katie, this is your question, promo. The process of transforming products into something new, perceived to be of greater value than the original, is A, upcycling, B, wish cycling, C, mega cycling, or D, greenwashing. You said
definitely A, upcycling.
Nice.
Upcycling, not mega cycling. I came up with that. No, okay.
We don't want to be having greenwashing.
No, definitely not greenwashing. All right, we have
Wait,
ourselves.
Ben, I have a question. You
Sure.
definitely came up with B and C, right? Those are made up.
No, wish cycling is real.
Really?
Mega cycling, I think I came up with that one. I was like, it's mega cycle. That sounds.
I've never heard of wish cycling. What is
Yeah,
that?
I don't even know. I could find out for you, but I should know that. But mega cycling I just threw that in because it sounded good. It's like wish cycling, mega cycling.
Dang.
Greenwashing is a real thing. All right, let's go.
All right, let's see it. Fierce
All right,
competition here, Taylor.
Taylor, if you get this
nervous.
wrong and Katie steals your point, we're going to a tiebreaker. All right. You guys ready? I'm excited.
Yep.
What is the current Pantone
Oh,
color
come
of the
on.
year?
Come on, Ben.
Everyone I showed this to got it wrong.
Taylor wrote the book on this. I can show you her articles.
Oh my goodness, I had no idea. All right, is it Very Perry, B, Ultimate Gray, C, Viva Magenta, or D, Living Coral? Taylor, what is it?
Well, Ben, it's C, Viva Magenta, because Very Perry was last year, Living Coral was 2019, and Ultimate Gray was 2020. Final answer.
I had no idea you had an encyclopedic knowledge of the Pantone colors of the year. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Wow, this was awesome. This was a great game. Do you guys want to see
this was neck and neck.
Yeah.
This was so good. And we said this at the beginning, and I still feel the same way. ASB came out on top. I love it.
Yes.
Do you guys want to see the tiebreaker?
Good job, Taylor.
Yes, let's see a tiebreaker.
All right. The tiebreaker would have been, what is the name of the alternate dimension in Netflix's Stranger Things?
Ready, Katie? Let's say it. 3, 2, 1. B.
Upside down.
The upside down.
Yes. I always want to get to that last tiebreaker question when we don't actually need it. So I'm glad that you guys were able to both get that one. I thought that was perfectly fit in there for the millennial generation, and so it was a good tiebreaker question. All right, well that is it for us. Yes.
Do we get to ask you?
Ask me a question. Sure.
Katie, if you have a fun fact, let's throw it out there too. But I wanted to throw out, Vin, what is considered to be the first promotional product?
Oh, that was a button.
Yes. It was a political button.
Yes, George Washington.
Nice.
The reason I know that is because it was part of How Well Do You Know promo. I think it was the very first episode that we did. So yes, but we did have that in our. Joe Haley does all these classes here at ASI, and that's one of the questions that he always asks. But yeah, I mean, that's widely regarded as the first promo product. Katie, do you have a question for me?
I do, because I was, reading our ASI research, and I just thought this one was so interesting. It stood out to me being in Arizona. Do you remember what the top promotional category was in Arizona?
Ooh, so a state where there's a lot of sunshine, a lot of heat. Top promotional drinkware?
You would think that's a really good guess, as I have like 3 sitting on my desk
Yeah.
right now. But it was health and safety.
Health and safety. Interesting.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was surprised to
Wow.
see that as a number 1.
Katie, is
Oh.
that because there's a lot of retirees and a lot of different like hospitals down there? Is that
I think that's a
Huh.
really good comment. I think there's also like, when we think about the heat and things like that, like carrying that
Mhm.
sort of product in our cars is really important.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting.
So I was 1 for 1. All right. All right. Next time you guys get, maybe I'll be on the panel with you guys, and one of you can be asking the questions. But I just want to thank you guys for taking the time today. I know you're very busy, and it was hard to nail down a time for us to do this, but this has been great. I really appreciate, again, you guys being great sports. And, like you said before this show even started, ASB was going to win.
Yeah.
And look at this. ASB won. So
Woo!
really, I just want to thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Vin. This is so fun.
This
Yeah.
was super fun. Thanks for having us. Congrats, Taylor.
And
Way to go, Katie. I mean, I thought for sure I was gonna be smoked right away. Had 0 on the board for a while.
but we'll get a sequel going. Maybe in the next couple months we'll have you guys
Yeah,
back.
let's do it.
All
Love
right.
it.
Thank you guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
everybody. Bye, Vin.